Hey, I'm going to tell you a little secret about spray foam in a can. You're going to like this video, so stick around. Okay, you know, a lot of us have used the spray foam in a can for filling gaps around windows, doors, anywhere you need to fill a bigger gap that caulking's not good at. Spray foam is a wonder product. But I have used so many cans of spray foam and had most of them go to waste. A lot of times all I need to fill is maybe a little spot about this big. So I use 1/10 of the can, and you try and make it so that you can use it again later. You come back a few days later, the tube is all clogged up. You can't use it. You got to go find another tube. It's really a very wasteful way to do it. Now it seems cheaper because you can go pick up a can of it for, say, about $4. But I'm going to show you a better way. But first, let me tell you that it's not that I hate spray foam. It's a great product. It's really good at filling gaps pretty thoroughly. Has a good R value, seals out air pretty good. It's a great product. But, you know, too often we go to use some and we might get lucky and use half a can. And even if we don't, we go through multiple cans of it. And usually there's almost always some waste, some clogging. It doesn't want to spray right. You can't control the speed. It wants to come out too fast, too slow. It's just not really ideal. I'm going to show you what is ideal. Leaky Joe, it's high noon and it's time to pay up for all the leaky doors and windows you've been leaving in this town. Yeah, this right here, this is the product. This is still spray foam, but it's using a spray foam gun. Now, why is this better, or is it better? Well, I'm going to tell you a couple reasons. One is this thing gives you precise control. You can adjust this dial right here and put out just the tiniest little bead, or crank it up and just really fill out a big opening, a gap or something. So it gives you nice, precise control. You just pull a trigger. You don't have to bend the little straw, holding it upside down, trying to get it to go places. This will go in a lot more places. It's got this long metal tube on here. The other advantage is these cans are twice the size. I think it cost a little bit more in the end if you were to compare a $4 can, say, of this size to a 24-ounce can. It's a little bit more, but when you consider how much you waste with the other style, this is better. Plus, like I say, there's a lot of advantages to it. Now, normally these things say you can leave this can on here for up to 30 days and it'll still work. I've had pretty good luck with leaving it longer. I probably haven't used this gun in, I would say, I don't know, over 4 months, well over the 30 days. I'm betting it's still going to work. So let's try that first of all and see if it really does last longer. Okay, I found that one of the secrets to this stuff is follow the instructions. The instructions tell you to close this down when you're done. That pushes this little metal ball valve right here tight against the end, keeps it airtight. It tends to last longer. So now I'm just going to open this back up, squeeze the trigger and see if it still works. Hey, if you want to increase your learning power 1,000%, be sure to subscribe to my channel and hit that thumbs up. After you subscribe, look for that bell, click the bell, and you'll get notified of all the videos. Okay, sure enough, it has a shelf life. And I knew that it might even been 6 months. I don't know how long it's been. So I switched over to this one. Now this is a partially used can. That's the other advantage. You can just put the cap back on. It seals itself. And I think this one's ready to go. Now you do want to shake them up. If they get kind of cold and they don't have much pressure, heat them up under some hot water. It's a little trick, but let's try it now. Oh yeah, we got lots. This is on wide open, so let's narrow it down. And you can see that one advantage to this is when you release the trigger, the flow stops. With a can, it doesn't. It just keeps oozing all over everything. Let me get this down to a smaller amount here. Okay, you can see I've got a pretty small flow going here. That's pulling the trigger wide open. So you can make it really slow. You can get a little more speed, quite a bit there. If you really got to fill something up. And you notice it stops right there. Now, you might go, well, won't that clog up? Well, you just use this cleaning solution here. You can actually hook this up to the gun and pump this through it and it'll clean your gun. Or you can just spray a little on here, little drips. It dissolves that. You wipe it off. When you're done, you close this down. And when you close it all the way, it keeps a nice pressure against that little ball valve at the end. And it really lasts quite a long time in between uses. So this is way more economical, way more accurate. Just works a lot better. Now, if you're just going to do one spot and that's it for the year, go get a can. It's cheaper because this is going to set you back a bit. But if you're a contractor or you do this very much, or you're going to do your whole house for the winter or something, this is the way to go. Hey, right after this, I had an accident with the cleaning solution and this gun. Be sure to watch that video. I'll put a link as a clickable thumbnail at the end. And I'm also going to put a link to a different foam gun I found that solves that problem. Hey, it was just about a year ago that we broke 100,000 subscribers. And ever since then, I've been thinking I'm ready to start a new series here at That Kilted Guy DIY, talking about home energy efficiency. In this series, what we're going to do is we're going to cover everything from building the house from the ground up with super energy efficiency to modifying your existing home to improve the energy efficiency. We'll cover everything from insulation to thermal bridging to air sealing to heat exchangers, caulking, different methods of caulking, foaming, and insulation. We're going to talk about things like foam insulation, blown in, all kinds of different ways. So be sure and follow us on that series. Hey, you see these other things popping up here? These are clickable links. If any of those interest you, click on one. I'm sure it'll help you out. I look forward to seeing you on the next video. Take care, everybody.